What's going on, awesome people of YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Learning the Hard Way. My name is Rob, and in this video we're going to talk about some bank news, some crypto news, maybe a couple other things towards the end of the video. And then if this is something that you're interested in, welcome. This is the place to be, and let's go. Let's see, we'll start with the banking news right now. So hopefully y'all can hear me. I got a new setup and I'm just trying to get it all figured out. But let's go. Let's see. Track how the US banks are. Pretty sure they suck right now. Let's see. Wells Fargo experiencing issues with banking system. Of course they are. You got our Congress people just fucking this thing up. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I have to delete that. So let's keep on going. How to protect yourself. Yeah, how just doing his thing, I guess. Is there a problem with our banking system? Of course there is. There's an issue with our banking systems currently. Our technical teams are aware. Of course they're aware. They're purposely doing this crap. Let's see what else is in here. What is happening with South Africa banks? They're going to crypto. That's what they're doing. When are our banks closed in India? It doesn't matter. Let's see what else we got. CNBC. Oh yeah, probably not much better. Banking news, markets, finance, banks, investing, straight hedge funds. You know what? I'm just reading this right here. IPOs and stuff. This is what really irks me about this whole entire situation is the normal people like you and I, we have no business from what they see of going into IPOs, where we should invest our money. We work our butts off for our money and we can't even invest it in things to make some decent money from investing. We have to do what everybody else is. So if you don't know IPO, what that is only, what is it, can't think of the name. I don't know why that word always missing me. But anyways, only certain people can invest in that kind of stuff. You have to be valued at $1 million without your house included, or I think 200,000, maybe it's $250,000 a year for like 2 consecutive, and the third one kind of getting there too, in order for you to qualify to get into an IPO, which means the rich can get richer this way. They've got money, they're at that value, so they can go to these new companies that are coming through. They can, let's say they have shares, they can buy like 1 million shares for $10,000. Someone that has multi-millions of dollars, that's not a big deal. 10 grand, screw it. All right, I'll throw it in there. I got 1 million shares. Well, when it goes into the stock market, like everything works out or whatever, it actually goes on the stock market. There's people like us who have to buy it for $10 to $30. So now they've made, out of $10,000, let's say it went to $10, they just made $10 million off of their $10,000 investment. However, we buy it anywhere from 10 to 30 because it's going to go up because it's a new stock, and then it'll probably crash back down to $12 to $8. So we've lost money theoretically in this scenario, and then we have to wait for it to go back up. Okay, it went up to 30 bucks. We made some profit. All right. What we profit in, we have more of a risk to profit. As in the rich, they don't have to worry about that. That's why they keep getting richer and we keep getting poorer, because in our minds we're going, hey, cool, we made some money off of it. In reality, they made so much more money at the very beginning, and they've already put that money into other investments where they're making. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to go off on that, but it just irritates me that people like us they don't trust us to be able to put our money where we think is best. Which is okay, let me get back. S&P downgrades 5 U.S. banks. Oh yeah, oh that's happening, y'all. They're going to keep on downgrading, and inflation's going to keep getting worse. I don't care what they say. Talking about inflation, there's no inflation or not much. Yeah, it is. Think about it. Our dollar has been in inflation for the whole entire time. Why do you think the Fed has to keep it at 2%? At 2%, that means our dollar is losing 2% every year. So basically, there's no value to it. And then they wonder why people want to get into crypto. But think about that. So people like us, there's no laws on cryptos right now. So we end up trying to invest in the crypto to make money. What's the US doing? Stopping us from getting it. Another thing to screw us over, so we can't make it. We just got to keep on working our butts off as slaves and just get by so we can have enough just to bury ourselves. Anywho, alright, on. Banking Conference 2023. You know what? I'm over it. There's nothing really worth in here yet. The banking institutions are going down, and they're purposely putting it down. They're starting to slow up on lending money out. Let's see. Wells Fargo experienced issues with the banking system. That happened on Thursday. The bank crisis is not over. Of course, it's not over. Editorial is a slow motion banking crisis on. It's not slow motion. That junk is rocking, dude. It's just they keep everybody occupied with all these movies coming out and all the other stuff like Trump or whatever with South Carolina and everything. I mean, it's all the same crap. All right. So we got cryptocurrency. The DEA accidentally sent 50,000 of seized cryptocurrency to a scammer. How do you accidentally? You're the DEA. How do you accidentally send some to a scammer? Jesus. Men charged by U.S. with laundering more than $1 billion in cryptocurrencies. See, that's what I don't understand. So they say that cryptocurrencies are horrible. That they use it to launder money, or criminals use it like crazy. They do know this is all on a blockchain, right? Where they can check it. If that wasn't the case, how would they be able to charge anybody on cryptocurrencies? This is retarded. Oh, what is it, like less than 1% is used for illegal things? You can look that up too. Okay. See, cryptocurrency optimism decreases more than 4% within 24 hours. Let's see what CoinDesk has to say. Sweeping U.S. tax proposal met with boos. Of course it came with boos. They'll try to do some stupid stuff. U.S. tax proposal lets miners off the hooks. There's some decentralized changes. So I'm not into the decentralized DeFi area. I'm not much. I don't know much about that, so I really can't comment on what's going on there. I know they need to take it down because they need to find ways to make money off of us, which is why they're taking so long to implement anything, and why Ripple had to go to court for 2.5 years before anything happened, which that case is still going on. But the people who bought XRP is out. They don't have to worry about it because it is not a security at that point. So what's going on now is basically you have Chris Larson and Brian just dealing with their lawsuits over the whole entire thing. Binance is contacting the cap. See, oh yeah, did you hear about Coinbase? Coinbase has delisting some of their coins. So the purge has basically started of getting rid of all these. Holy cow, there's so many. I don't even know. Let's take a look. market cap. Do. How many coins? How many coins? 660 exchanges. Fear and greed is at 34 out of 100. Oh, did they take it off? Oh, they got, yeah, that's not right. 1.8 million cryptos. I forgot they changed this. So, all right, so that's your fear and greed index of what the market's looking at right now. I don't normally mess with CoinMarketCap too much. So this is something I mess with. TradingView is kind of what I mess with. A lot of other people do as well. But as you can see, I got some stuff here already laid out. This is the Dow Jones. If you can't, oh, I don't have the thing up here, but this is the Dow Jones right here. So I'm using a fib basically, just kind of see what's up. Although I don't know why it's off a little bit. But my main thing is I wanted to show y'all. So there's a difference between cryptocurrency and the Dow Jones. Everybody is saying that they want the cryptocurrency to pop off. They're ready to make money. Like I said, it's, like it shows 34. It's at a 34 for your greed index, which is nothing. They're fearful. And with that, you're so fearful. Everybody needs to stop thinking that they're going to make money within a month of putting money in there. Right now, in my opinion, we're pretty much down at the low. I think our low has already been hit. So it's kind of up in the air for here. But there are certain things that I'll mention here in a few about when I would probably get out. But anywho, so this is the difference between the stock market and the cryptocurrency market. A lot of people, it's under 10%. I know that. I don't know the exact percentage of who's in cryptocurrency, especially for the US. But so let's take this. So this is the bottom. This is the top. So you're looking at 4,676 days to make a 4.8x on the stock market. So you had to wait almost 13 years. 13 years to make 480%. That's wild. So you're saying that our cryptocurrencies, which usually has a cycle roughly 4 years as of right now, usually you top out. We'll go over, let's see, well, let me just bring it up because I don't see it here. Alright, so let's take a bottom again. All the way to the top. So 690 days, year and a half roughly. What, 16x? So 4 times. So on average, in the stock market, S&P 500, they average, it says, 10% for the last 100 years. So if you're going back to that 10% in 100 years, this right here, 1600. So you're basically, what, 165 years? If I'm doing the calculations right, it would take you 165 years to get the same exact percentage in the stock market. So the people that think that within a month, 6 months, it's going to do something, it can. You can make some decent money or whatever. But why are y'all looking at it as a quick buck kind of thing? I'm an investor. I'm mainly into ISO coins. So what I mean by ISO coins, ISO 200-22, like XRP. I mean, you've got, we're heading trending up or whatever. We do have a little spot right here at the bottom. But I mean, it's tapping that resistance, and it's going to hopefully go up just fine. So what I normally do is I'll go off of the fib, and if it maxes out on this fib, I'm getting $7.33. Now there's a lot of people that are in this space that also say that XRP could hit $25, $33, $50, $100, $500. There are all sorts of things out there. But I'm trying to think logically here, and on that, you got your all-time high, which was, will pop up. Okay, right here. On here, which is Bitstamp chart, it was $3.34. So what I plan on doing on a lot of these currencies that I have, I plan on getting my original investment out somewhere up in that all-time high area. I might even do this all-time high, which is the last one right there, which you're looking at $1.96. I think that's what it says. Now, will I do that exact numbers? No. It's always going to be a little different or whatever, but regardless, I plan on doing the getting out of that part. So let's say I invested, I don't know, somewhere here in 35 cents, 36 cents or whatever. I did $10,000. So when it hits that point, $1.95, we'll say, we'll bring it down a little lower. So we'll say like $1.84. I would get my $10,000 out, whatever that equates to in the coins I need to sell. That's what I ended up doing. So then you have your $10,000, and then you're minus your investment for that amount of coins. You'll subtract that from it, and now that's what you would have to pay taxes on. Now, if it's long term, that's a totally different thing. So long-term capital gains, I think up to $89,000 is 0% tax, and then from 89 something thousand to 300 and some thousand. Matter of fact, let me just pull it up. Long-term capital gains. All right, 0 to 15 apply. Yeah, maximum is 20,000. I mean, sorry, 20%. Let's bring up this. Maybe this will show me a breakdown of it. I'm trying to find a chart. Oh, here we go. That's 22. All right, 23. So I'm married, filing jointly. So it would be 0% up to 89,250, and then over that up to 553,850, 15% tax rate, and then anything over that would be 20% rate. And again, that is if you've had it for over a year, if you had whatever investment you had over a year. Now, if you're single, those are a little different. It goes up to 44,625, and then is 0%. So you'll let's say you had $50,000 that you put in. You sold it at that top. Well, let's say it was, regardless, you take out the amount of what it was. So you might have sold $50,000, but after you take out the price of what you bought it for, which is the difference, it might come up to 44,000. And if that's the case, that 50,000 is 0%. So you can just put that in your account. Now, if it's anything more than that, and again, this is for a single person. I mean, if you're married filing jointly, which that's crazy too. So you go into it, they push divorce. I mean, the divorce rate is so high. They say, oh, if you're not happy, just leave. They talk about that all the time. However, this proves right here, file jointly. If you're married, you get to keep more of your money. Now, I mean, you can do separately, but then you're going back to the single, which is that right there. The head of household, never really got into the head of household kind of thing, but regardless, you can profit more money with that. So let's say I made $570,000. Okay, so the first $89,250 is taxed at 0%. Then from that amount to that amount would be rated at 15%. Then anything over that amount, so I said 570, I think it was. So you're looking at what, $16,000 would be rated at 20% tax. That's how the tax system works. I mean, it does on your regular taxes too. Now, if you have short term, here's a short term. Let's bring that up. So these are the different things or whatever. So single, married, filing jointly. So this would be where I would at. All right, the first $20,500, well, $550 is 10% tax. Then when it goes to 51, well, 20,551 up to 83,550, that's taxed at 12%. Then if I go in the next bracket or whatever, that's rated at 22%. So it's not like you make $178,000 and all of it is hit for 22%. No, there's levels of the amount that you're paying on taxes. But again, that goes into single or married filing separately. I guess there's certain reasons why you would do that. I'm not exactly sure, but still, you're being taxed of more of your money. So you, let's say, made $20,550 and you're single. All right, you're already paying 10% on the first 10,000, and the other 10,275 you're paying 12% on that money, where I only had to pay 10%. So that's all I'm trying to get at here. Work on your relationships is all I got to say. Try to figure it out. If you can communicate, you can figure a lot of things out. So I know I really rambled on about some stuff that really doesn't matter, I guess. But I just kind of wanted to give you a breakdown of what I'm kind of doing. So let's say, all right, H-bar. I like H-bar. I had some stuff talking about on my last channel about it. Got my lines here. So this is another thing. It went up to 58 cents on the last. I noticed, or I've been in the crypto market since 2017, and one thing I seem to have noticed where most coins seem to at least 3x from their last all-time high. Some hit even more. So if, like right now, you've got H-bar sitting at 5.7 cents, let's say. All right, this thing goes back to 57 cents. I mean, you've just 10x'd your money. I mean, that's 1,000%. So this thing runs all the way back up to this area here again. I mean, again, all-time high. I'm going to take my original investment out somewhere in this area. Well, sorry, you're not able to see it, but somewhere in this area, I would end up taking my money, that my investment out. And if it comes back down, hits this, and then starts shooting back up, again, that's where I look at the fibs again. What are our points that it might hit? It seems to do that quite a bit. Like, I mean, right here, came down, kind of hit that. I mean, kind of pops. But anywho, so if you're going off this and it actually hits the 4.236, this is all the way to the top, which it seemed like last market quite a few of them hit this. Some of them even went a little higher than that and then came back down. I mean, you're looking at $2.35, and it's under 6 cents right now, y'all. Under 6 cents. I mean, I don't know if it will go that high. It'd be awesome if it did. But let's say you have 10,000 coins or whatever. All right, you might look at it going, all right, well, crap. I made $20,000. But that 10,000 coins, you only invested $600. You put $600 in to make $23,000. Get what I'm saying? That's what the rich are doing right now with the stock market. Let's go to another one. Algo. I like Algo as well. Now, Algo is kind of down. A lot of people are saying it's a dead coin. The more I sit there and I remember this in the last market when everything was down in the bear market. And I really didn't get in the bear market last time because I was salty from 2017, 2018. And I ended up getting into it, and I pretty much got into it towards the end of it. So I want to say it was October of 2017 I got into it. Now, I invested, an okay amount of money, and by the time it was pretty much capping out, I had 3 Bitcoin. Well, I didn't know what was going to end up happening with that, so I took my original investment out. That's my main thing I did. The rest of the stuff that I had, I started putting in other coins just to diversify. And boy, did that bite me in the butt on that one, because I think there might be 1 or 2 of those coins left out of that. But that's the main thing. Take your original investment out as soon as you can. So now you're working with free money. Now, my feeling, it sucked, but I was salty about that, where I didn't even want to look at cryptocurrency for a while. And then I got back into it probably about the same time, September, October probably of 2020. Started slowly putting money into that, and I've been kind of doing the same. I ended up making some money going up, and then the rest of the stuff I wanted to hold for the long term, and I am still holding a lot of that stuff. And as it was coming down, DCA, I was buying more. So let's say that you got into this, what is it right now? 9.5 cents. Look at this. You got $2.81 on this on Coinbase. It shows. I think on other ones it showed it going into $3. I think. All right. So let's say it went to $2.50. All right. Well, let's say we'll sell right in this area here. Or I'm just using this as an example. So you end up letting this go. All right. Well, you just made a good amount of money. Let's say 10 cents. You sell it $2.50, you just made 25x your money, 2,500%. All right, so you go, let's put that into the stock market scenario. 10% a year, it's 250 years you would have had to be in the stock market to do that. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there, guys. So, all right, then let's say you pick it up for 10 cents. Let's look at the fibs. What is that showing? All right, you're 4.236. You're looking at $11.78. So let's say that you decided to do it like $10. All right, you bought it 10 cents, selling it $10. What's that? 1,000x, I think it is. 100x. Let me see, 10 is 100, yeah, 100x. So you're 100x your money. I don't know how, I don't know how else to explain this. So you take your original investment out here, that might be, let me see, if that's 25x, you're looking at, let's just say 10% of your coins you sold to get your money back out, and you take it all the way up there, so 90% is still in here to get up in this area. Now I would probably DCA getting out here right before each one of these fib lines, just in case. Maybe drop 10%, 10%, 10%, and if it gets up here maybe 20% or maybe 20 and 20. Hold on to see if it pops above there, or long term for next scenario. next cycle. So let's say if it does hit this market here, $11.78. All right, well, if we're basically doing 3 times what it did before, roughly, again, that's a rough estimate of what I came up with over the years, because technically if you did this, you're looking at probably up in this area here, but off the fibs it goes here. All right, you just hit your high there. All right, 3 times that. Next cycle, you're looking at $25 to $30. Can you wait 5 to 6 years for $30? Now, originally, like I said, take out your original investment. So this is free money. You want a little bit extra, money to hold on to? Let some go. Let 20% go or something. Hold on to that, pay off some debt, go buy whatever you want to, and then just hold until the next cycle. All right, because now let's say 5,000 coins you got left over is now $30, $20, $25, whatever it ends up being. It's a lot of money. So anyways, so you're at 10 cents. Let's say you bought 10,000 coins. What is that, $1,000? So $1,000 you put in, you can take that $1,000 back out right here at 28 or $2.50, let's say. So I'm just saying, you take that original out, you got a good chunk. You got a good chunk when it starts getting up here. All right. So another thing that I didn't talk about here, which is silver and gold. Now, these are more the physical kind of stuff or whatever that I also think that everybody should hold on to, just in case the US dollar completely crashes. Because if you don't know anything about what's going on right now, you have the BRICS. They just had their meeting, and a lot of countries want to go into BRICS. They want to stop taking in the US dollar, which, I mean, who can blame them? I mean, I'm from the US, and it's like they want to use that to control people and going in and trying to run their country and everything. So, I mean, I get why they're doing what they're doing, but to try to help yourself if things really do get that bad, like what Venezuela or whatever and other countries that hyperinflation took off, you're going to need something to support yourself. I mean, go to a coin shop, I got a lot of mine, actually pretty much majority of mine from JM Bullion. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but you can set up go on their website or whatever. You can even set up an account, but you can go there, you buy 1 coin every paycheck or something, 1 ounce. And you sit there and just keep on stacking. After let's say you get paid weekly, that's 52 ounces by the end of the year. And I mean, if the dollar plummets, I mean, your gold and silver is going to pop off. So that's another way to hold on to. I mean, you got Robert Kiyosaki or whatever talked about how he was stacking silver up for a while. That's how he bought his first investment property. I mean, I'm just saying, the value of silver or gold goes up while the dollar is going down. That means the value of homes and stuff are probably going to go down and stuff too. I mean, that's time to be able to use some of that and buy some properties or start a business. I mean, that's something else I'm passionate about too. I think everybody should start a business. Get an LLC of some sort. Everybody should start one. And whatever you're into or whatever, try to put something together. I mean, a lot of people I've noticed are doing it more and more. Mobile detailing or just detailing. Wash cars. It doesn't cost much. Come up with $1,000 or something, maybe $2,000. Get your stuff that you need. Get that together. You can get yourself like a minivan or a station wagon or something. You can probably even use your regular car, or buy a small enclosed trailer if you want to put up a little bit more money into it. Put all that stuff in there or whatever, and you can just drive to people's houses. I ended up, when I was doing mobile detailing, I had water on my trailer, so I didn't have to use any of their stuff. I had an air compressor that I hooked up because I had a generator on the trailer and everything. I had it all set up. But you get that money, you buy that stuff, you don't have to worry about buying that. But when you start your business, all that stuff depreciates. So you get help with taxes on that. You're going to have an office space. That's right off. Gas used, right off. Insurance, you pay for that, right off. Any maintenance on the vehicle, right off. Any materials that you have to buy for the business, right off. I mean, all this stuff, I mean, it helps you on the bottom line when you do your taxes at the end of the year of what's going on. You know, I'm sorry, I know I'm 37 minutes into this conversation. I don't know how y'all want to take this or whatever for being this long. Hopefully some of y'all are watching and actually learn something and everything. But this is what this channel is going to be basically about. And I hope y'all learned something, and I hope y'all enjoyed the content, and I hope to get better at it. My computer crashed when I tried to do it on my laptop. I just didn't have enough stuff, so I had to buy a whole new setup basically. And this is the new setup that I'm working with right now. So hopefully y'all can hear me good. Hopefully I hadn't been rambling for 37 minutes or whatever and find out there's no audio. But we will see y'all on the next one. I appreciate y'all checking it out, and y'all stayed to the end. Please hit that thumbs up, subscribe. I have more stuff. I want to go more in depth in certain things, but we will talk to you later. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.